Hello, I'm Stan Smith, and this edition of the Fairfield County Farm Page is coming to you from the Moore Farm. And we've got a couple of guests with us, Sadie and Landon Moore. Why don't you guys introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about what you do and what's going on.
My name is Sadie Moore. I'm 17 years old. This is my 9th year in 4-H, and I've been exhibiting ever since I started in 4-H beef projects at the county fair.
My name is Landon Moore, and I'm 14 years old, and this will be, I think, my 5th or 6th year showing cattle, and I've been showing them ever since I started 4-H.
Good deal. So, we're here today because you guys just got back from the state fair. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Outstanding. Sadie, tell us about your experience.
Yeah, it was definitely a very good fair. It was very exciting. We came home with a couple of banners and lots of memories and prizes as well.
Landon, why don't you participate in?
I participated in the skillathon contest, Showmanship, and then actually showing my heifer in it, and it was pretty hot.
Good deal, good deal. So, tell me a little bit about how you guys got started with beef cattle. I know your mother used to show dairy animals. Don't know about your dad, but how'd you gain your interest in beef cattle?
Well, the year right before my first year that I was eligible in 4-H, we had some friends who told me that at the county fair I needed to do Pee Wee Showmanship. And I was very hesitant to do it, but then I decided to do it, and I went through the ring, and after I walked out, I remember telling my dad, I want to show a cow next year. And so, with the help of those friends, and the support of all my friends and family, I bought a cow for my first year in 4-H. And it was very exciting, and ever since then, I've been showing, and I've convinced my siblings as well to also join in with showing beef cattle.
So Landon, you do this willingly, or is this?
Yeah, I also participated in the same Pee Wee Showmanship, and I really enjoyed it, and I also wanted to show them after that.
Good deal. So tell me a little bit about the beef cattle around here and exactly what you do, and are they all project animals, and kind of how things got started?
So the cattle we have here, pretty much all of them have been shown at either the county fair or some sort of state level. And we have our show cattle, and then all the ones that are done being shown, they get to go out to the pasture, and then we breed them, and then they have the calves.
Sadie, any particular breed that you focus on, or?
We have a couple different ones. Mainly the ones that we have right now are the main key breed. That's what we've been interested in recently. However, this year I am taking with me to the county fair, and I've been showing all winter long a pure red Simmental heifer.
Okay. So when you go to select an animal, maybe not necessarily, well, even if you selected it from the herd, what's some of the criteria that you look for as you select a show animal?
I'm looking for overall structural correctness, soundness in her feet and legs, good body size, a very feminine frame for the heifers, of course, and just some other things like disposition, calm disposition, so that I know that it's going to be a good year.
So Landon, once you guys have selected your project animals, what do you do to prepare them to get to some of the shows you go to in the winter, or the state fair that you're just home from, or even the county fair in October?
So I like to start once after I get my animal, I'll just tie them up a couple of times, and then I'll go ahead and wash them, and then I'll work their hair a little bit so that they look nice and presentable, and then it's a lot of actually working them, getting them to set and show right.
Tell me about the fitting. I saw pictures floating around of you helping a younger member from Fairfield County learn to fit some up at the state fair. So is that an enjoyable thing, getting them fitted and in the show ring?
Yeah, it's very fun to fit, because you take something that the hair is just there, but then you get to work it up and make it look just like you want. And you kind of just want the leg to look fluffy, but if it's an overly too big leg, you gotta cut the hair off. But it's almost like a form of art.
Good deal. Sadie, I know you've done well at showmanship exhibitions in the past. What do you have to do to get these critters trained so that they do what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it? Is that a daily exercise or?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, it's important to just build up the trust with that animal. So before getting them on the show halter and with the show stick, just building that trust by doing the things like you said, like tying them up, washing them, working hair, and things like that, and then putting them on the show halter, getting out the show stick, and getting them into a routine of this is how we're going to do it, and this is what is expected of them, and just having the patience and the consistency with them as well.
Repetition.
Absolutely.
Repetition. Good deal. All right. So when these show animals, the heifers, are done with their show career and you get ready to breed them, or perhaps you're even breeding them while you're showing them, how do you make those choices as to what you're going to breed them to?
Well, we first like to start and we breed with a herd bull, and it doesn't really matter about what we're trying to make the calf look like. We're just trying to make sure that she has the calf, it's okay, the cow is okay. And then we'll probably do that one more time, make sure she comes back in to heat correctly and she's able to get rebred. And then about the third time you can start AIing them to get specific things that you want them to have.
Okay. Are you focused on breeding stock, or are you trying to raise some market animals too?
Yeah, I focus on breeding stock with these. I like heifers to look more like cows and be able to be good cows, so I'm trying to make them look feminine.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And we kind of work to breed different things out of them. So by taking the cow and looking at her and seeing what some of her most visible maybe flaws are, to try to see if when selecting the sire, if there are things that we can pull and put them together to create something.
So what other projects might you take? Are you solely focused on beef cattle, or are you doing some other things?
We also both do rabbits at the county fair. We've done them now for a couple of years.
Okay. Good deal. Both participants in 4-H, of course, FFA?
Yes.
Yeah, this will be my first year going into FFA.
Excellent.
Yes, and I'll be going into my 5th and final year.
And do I remember correctly, you were recently elected president in Blue Carroll?
Yes.
Outstanding. So you've spent half of your youth or more working with beef cattle. As you look to the future, do you see agriculture and perhaps the beef cattle industry in your future?
It's definitely something that I would love to continue. Now, my career path necessarily won't be agricultural based. However, I would still like to keep it something close to me and something that I would continue to do.
What do you think, Landon?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these heifers are investments, and you put a lot of time and effort into them. You don't just want to give up after you're done showing. So I would definitely try to keep, raising show calves.
Good deal. Excellent. For the Fairfield County Farm Page, this has been Stan Smith with Sadie and Landon Moore. We appreciate their effort. Two young people working real hard getting ready for the county fair now that the state fair is over.